This is JUCE, and today we're crafting nothing. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, no. This is going to be a flip through Friday, and I'm going to do the Pathfinder player companion for Varisia. I'm going to close this window so you don't hear crickets in the back. Alright, so here it is. Varisia Birthplace of Legends. Alright, so I picked this up because this is my favorite part of the Pathfinder world. And you know what? Hang on, let me turn this off. Sorry for the delay in this start, but try not to have a glare. Alright, so here it is. Let me see if it'll focus. There we go. But I picked this up a while back, and I picked it up because this is my favorite part of the Golarion world, Sand Point and all that good stuff, and you know. So anyways, when you open it up, the first thing it talks about is the tribes, the Shoanti tribes. So you got the different ones, just like all their little handbooks like this. You know, it talks about the cover, the artist, a little bit there. Then it talks about the ways you can use this guide for your experience, and the rules index, and covers some of the books. Well, this one, I don't see that. Some of them cover which books it refers to. Maybe that's in the opening cover. Yeah, so it was back here on the inner cover right here. So that's pretty good. And you'll see right here, it discusses the various chapters or whatever. Everything you basically need to know if you're going to use the published setting for Varisia. So, goes into a little bit about Varisia and their background and their people. Does a breakdown of the races. 5 things everyone knows about Varisia, which is nice. Then it goes into the Shoanti. Gives you some flavor for how to roleplay their stuff. So like different sayings they have and things like that. Gives you a new character you can create. So if somebody wants to play as that, you can let them play as that. Varisians in general. Their sayings. Their roles. So again, this is another different characters you can make. Goes over some of the different things in Varisia. So different archetypes, things like that. The artwork is always nice in these Pathfinder books, I think. They do a really good job. So discusses magic and faith. And it has different lodges and schools. So here's the schools, I believe, of magic. Religion. Different equipment, which is kind of nice. So you can always, you know, give them that. Now, there's a beautiful map in here that, you know, you can always make a copy. I made a copy of it and gave it out to my wife one time in a duet game, and she thought it was pretty cool. So you can see right there, for example, the Sandpoint Devil, giants and stuff. You know, so good stuff in here. I love this map. Then it goes into the individual city information. They do use the city stat blocks, so that's kind of neat. You can get traits based on where your people are from. Again, it does give you class options too, so that's kind of neat. And it does have at the bottom of every one a picture of what the city kind of looks like. So, Riddle Ports, the next one. Which Riddle Port to me is awesome. It kind of looks like the St. Louis Arch a little bit. Then when you get into the smaller ones, they break it down to just a page instead of both. So for instance, this is Janderhof. That's what it looks like. Kair Maga. That's what that looks like. Sandpoint manages to get a little bit of information, so that's kind of nice because it's so small, but it's cool. Then it goes into the campaigns that are affected by this book. Obviously, that's just the campaigns up to the point that this book was made. And it goes into a new campaign that was coming out at the time, I believe, Shattered Star. So, and then the back always gives you a preview of the next month's magazines. It also gives you a couple different things that you can use with this, and very helpful. This is the Caravan routes of Varisia, so that's kind of nice. Gives you a little bit of information, routes by road, how long it takes to travel, so real neat. And then the back is obviously the preview of it. Now this retails for $11. Might not be worth it for everybody, but if you enjoy using Golarion and you want more information about the particular area, then I think it's a must-have. If you like to just do things your own way in a published setting, then you don't need this. You could probably get enough from the Inner Sea World Guide and have a lot of fun with it. But I like it for the extra flavor. I've used it for inspiration with other things, not just Golarion. If you tend to take things from various books, you might enjoy this in that regard as well. But yeah, so that was this edition of Flip Through Friday. Be sure to check in again next Friday, for another one of these. Be sure to check out my other videos. I've done a lot of videos lately on various topics. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with your friends who are also into tabletop RPGs. And I will see you again next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.